Good morning. Here's our week 7 of pelvic floor and core rehab. So, we're gonna take it a notch up, okay? Since we got up into more or less 10 seconds of the hold, today we're doing seated, okay? So we're gonna be moving out from the position, obviously dropping the number of repetitions, dropping the number of squeezes to get to standing squeezes, okay? So, today, you want to make sure that you're sitting down on a chair or on a couch, but you want to make sure that your back is supported. So we can be straight and we can be in a nice kind of supported position where the feet are on the ground and the back is straight. If you cannot get to this position because of the fact that, I don't know, you're just touching like this, your toes, just put something underneath your feet so that your feet can be grounded and on the floor, okay? We're going to inhale to the ribs here. Then we exhale. We squeeze the pelvic floor. We're gonna pull it up. Let's do it with the pillow. So sorry, we're just gonna do it with the pillow. So again, we have a pillow here. We inhale the ribs. We exhale. We squeeze the pelvic floor. We squeeze the ball. So we gas. We pull the pelvic floor up. We add the core and we hold here. Let's start with 5 seconds hold 5 times. So we're moving back. Okay. We inhale, release. We exhale, squeeze, we gas, squeeze the pillow, pull the pelvic floor up, squeeze the core, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 5 times in total. Now we're gonna have the core squeezes as well in here, just the core squeezes. So because we're not lying down anymore, we will have to really focus on sucking the belly in towards the chair, towards the spine attaches itself to the chair in here, okay? So we're kind of creating this hollow position in here, sitting, okay? So we inhale the ribs, then we exhale, we squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the ball, then we tilt the pelvis slightly, attach the back super much to the chair, thinking about hollow position, sucking the belly in towards the spine. We're gonna hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We inhale, release. We have 5 seconds, 5 times. Then, moving on, I'm gonna remove the chair. We're moving on to the couch with the bridges, okay? So we have the pillow in between the knees. We're gonna move on top of the couch. Let me just move this so you can actually see my position in here. Right, so I'm sitting on the couch. Then I'm sliding my hips. I make sure that my elbows are free in here so I can have my hands down on my thighs. Ball is in between the knees and I have enough space to move down and then to push up. Okay, so I go inhale in here, then I exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the pillow. I squeeze my bum, raise the hip up to the top and I hold here for 3 seconds. With an inhale, I release. So that's our first one. We have 10 repetitions of this. Moving on, we're going into the modified. So instead of hunting dog in here, we're going to have a bear hold again, and notch an inch, a little bit difficult. We're gonna do it 10 times and we're gonna hold it for 2 seconds up. Okay, so it looks like this. We inhale, then we exhale, we squeeze the pelvic floor here, we suck the belly in towards the spine, creating a hollow position. The back drives towards the ceiling. We push the floor away, we squeeze the pillow, and then we lift the knees slightly, an inch of the floor. We hold for 1, 2, with an inhale, we release. Then again, we exhale, pelvic floor, core, ball, floor. So pushing the floor, we lift, 1, 2, we inhale, lower down. So we have 10 of these. And then the last one, working on what we did last week, which I think it was already quite difficult for a lot of you. We're going to try and slide the legs on the floor, okay? It doesn't need to be to the full extension, it could be just halfway, but that's what you're trying to kind of build in here, okay? So let me do it like this. We're starting in this position. We have feet grounded, we have hands grounded, feet, knees are bent 90 degrees. We're lying down in here. We're gonna inhale. With an exhale, we squeeze the pelvic floor, turn the pelvis, attach the back to the floor, suck the belly in, press the hands down to the floor, then we lift the ball up. We lower the ball down and then we slide the legs. So again, if you feel like here, the back is detaching from the floor, that's your move. If you can go all the way, you go all the way and then you bring it back in here, okay? So this is again, starting point, we inhale, we exhale, we squeeze the core, so we squeeze the pelvic floor core. Pressing the arms to the top, we lift the ball, and then we lower the ball where you think you can go. In here, all the way, or in here, that's okay. We inhale, exhale, and then again, starting the movement up and down. Okay, so in this case, this is going to be our finishing, where we actually push the back to the floor. We're going to do the whole full circle in here. Okay, so again, whether you're stopping here or you're stopping here, that's how you stop. You inhale, then you exhale, you go up, and then you return to the same position, obviously with the head down on the floor. Just wanted to see if this is visible. Okay, so that's in a nutshell week 7. So we are actually building the difficulty, the resistance, the work on the pelvic floor and the abs. Obviously, just a little note, if you are if you still haven't got this 10 per 10 second squeezes on the floor, if you still, maybe you're doing these circuits when you're actually putting the kids to bed and you cannot do all these advanced movements, I would say keep your base, which would be 10 per as close to 10 connection breath as you can get, the same with the TA squeezes in bed, and then maybe the bridges or just the squeezes in there. And then whenever you get a chance throughout the week to do this a little bit more advanced circuit, you do this, okay? So that's kind of for those moments, because I know some of you are doing this while lying down in bed, while putting the kids to bed. So I don't want to kind of say to you right now you cannot do this. Just do your thing, which is the previous ones or the ones that you can do. And then whenever you have some time to do this without the kids just kind of lying somewhere, just having this extra 10 minutes to do this one, just repeat. Just kind of focus on that week 7 as you build up, okay? I know it's so difficult. I know it's not easy, but we're trying to make it as easy for you as possible, okay? Perfect. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube as well, and see you soon.